we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity because
coming out aggressively. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big plays. They've got a 1st and 10 threatening inside the 30. Room to work.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be good for us. When we get our opportunities, we've got to be able to hit on them. And you saw one right there that time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So BYU's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads, he showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit right here and make the coverages easy for him.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense. There's nobody there taking him. Just hold the ground.
Has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. John's running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. You've got to get off to a quick starting line.
There's always there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So starting in conference play, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it seems like teams get caught sleeping. So you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready.
I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns big.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here.
That's right. They're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense. Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put them together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting the ball.
Worked his way out to the 28-yard line, but needed a little bit more yardage. 4th down is coming. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. Really good job by the coverage team. so here's the offense back on the field again. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work.
Lasso!
The give on the inside. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Okay, ready?
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1.
Black 24.
Quarterback
Terrier.
making checks.
Here we go. Tuna.
Looking downfield. Reese. Fires to the middle. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And he was off target there, but I tell you what, I'll expect to see more of that. They
Got
do
it.
a really good job in this offense of getting the running back the
Yankee
football
blue.
on the passing game.
Yankee
Just
blue.
let him make plays, let him be a difference maker,
set,
ball
get
getting to
set.
him in space. So I expect we'll see more of that throughout this game.
And they're in for a touchdown. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
Out of bounds at the 17. Big pickup there, not
On
only
the
in
set.
yardage, but it gives them some breathing room. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. On first down. They haven't exactly burnt. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Cougar! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And sometimes these games can snowball. You get down 21, next thing you know, you look up, it might be 35. Nice answer, put a drive together. Now the defense has got to get you a stop. Then you try to put another drive together. One possession at a time, try to climb back in this football game.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that
Ready,
return.
break.
And now the offense will come onto the field again.
Locker. 42 Spider. 42 Spider. Go.
Back to throw, it's Reese. Got his man on the right.
Not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for
On the
success.
ready.
Then you go attack deep later on.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down.
Let's.
They're going to run it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of
Ready?
steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Ready.
They'll give it to the back. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Give to the fullback. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Fullbacks are very unselfish. One of the most unselfish positions you can find in football. They block 99% of the time. But when you can give them that rock, get a first down, those guys are really big. You know, they're really powerful. They usually fall forward. No nonsense, no jukes.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup
On the
at
double.
all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Easy.
Everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook.
Ready,
Boy, that
set.
last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the points defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese David. They may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays in there.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And that is a tough assignment for a defense to cover a back man-to-man who can get downfield like that.
Especially when he can run routes the way he does, Reese. I'm really impressed watching this running back and how he's able to cut and how he doesn't tell where he's going. He is a weapon catching the ball out of the backfield.
Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period.
Okay, ready?
They've got a first down here to open the period.
Igloo.
Give to the fullback. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
How do you not respect the big fellas? This doesn't take you back in the time machine to the days when a fullback was on the field every single play. Then you're missing out because fullbacks are awesome. They're just low maintenance. They're not divas like wide receivers. They just block most of the time, don't say much. And then you give them the football, and occasionally you get some big plays like this, and they hit somebody so hard they got stuff almost coming out of their nose.
Now the pitch. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football.
On the
Nice
set.
job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again. And you got to pass those tests.
29
They'll
Philly.
send the back in motion. On the option. Now the pitch. There. That's a run. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
The running back is going to get a long touchdown run in the stats, but the option was run beautifully. How about the timing down the line of scrimmage? A perfect pitch, and the running back takes it and does the rest. That's why this offense is hard to stop. So many options on so many plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack.
Ready, break.
Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. Quickly to the ground. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find the matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it because he really didn't have a choice because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Oh, just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. They might be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. Makes a move. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds.
Ready.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready.
Alert.
This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Broke the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
Lizzie. Easy.
Now on the option. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there.
Ready,
Third
set.
and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory.
Here we go.
Quarterback keeps it. They'll pick up enough yards for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Ready up.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Ringo. Cobra.
The efficiency on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I like this idea by the offense, using the jet sweep, and you're trying to take a receiver with all of his speed and get him on the outside and get him in space. That puts so much stress on a defense. I'd expect to see this offense dial.
He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. Third and a little less than a yard to try to get some breathing room. With the fullback. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Ready?
Now on 4th
Black
down
24.
and 5, they'll try to move the
24.
chains.
42.
He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Slithers into space. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass, and you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
Send the tight end in motion. Here comes the heat. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
He'll keep it himself. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Punt is on its way. Solid return there, offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out and they turned it over on downs.
I think they got to do a better job.
Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Good game with the return, and then defense has set them up with a big play.
Ready?
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. You'll always remember this moment.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Break.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long.
Cricket.
get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18.
On the double.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line.
Include.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
I know it was incomplete, but I'm okay with it. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to keep taking shots down the field. I'm going to make him honor that deep ball. I'll hit some of those before the game's over.
Pound 55.
Back to pass. It's Reese. He's an open space down. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3.
Ready up.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Quick stop. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. They'll immediately call timeout. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to play. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline.
Okay, ready?
Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Has to adjust the pattern.
Griffin. Ready?
Working downfield on 1st down. Right on the money. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that 1st down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Get set. Get set.
Here they're trying to get to the edge.
It's wrong, fella.
Steps out to the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
On the set.
Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Time, baby.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And it's no good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis.
We're just about ready to start the 2nd half. Inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Ready.
BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Got blown out in the 1st half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter. Oh, he's got a play. Has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st.
Green 25.
On play action. Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had him in single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long. From the gun, lost the pass. And a missed connection on third down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He'll try to really get into this one. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Now this offense is back on the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive.
Easy. Ready, go.
The give to the back. The freshman back down after a really nice run there.
And a great job
On
on
the
the
double.
offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles do a good job getting on their guys just enough for this running back can get into space and make a big game.
They'll run a hot hand. Able to kick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
Ready, set.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Come on, set.
Little over anxious. Out of the stands early, and it's a false start.
False start, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Ready up.
And now on 2nd down for this offense.
Easy.
Gets the back moving. And over the fullback. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
Ready.
They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down.
Let's. Here we go.
They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Got the first down and more. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at
Okay,
the
ready?
25-yard line. Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26.
Cut.
He might want another
Terrier.
play.
Spider.
Sends it back in motion.
Ah.
Dropping back, it's Reese. Fires to the right. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the one on the field? And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out.
Got it.
First down for this offense.
Cobra.
They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
On the set.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Spider.
Right now, so well with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Nice job by this defense. Listen, you got to understand, they're going to run the football. They're going to try to milk the clock, Jesse. They got the huge lead.
Haven't been a lot of good plays for this defense in this game so far. So can they build on that one? Can they create some turnovers here in the second half to get back in this game?
Spends away from the defense. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be 4th down from the 23.
On the ready.
They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first.
Kill.
Tries to get it on the ground. That'll be enough to get him a 1st and goal from the 10.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add that.
He's going for it. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the returner goes down.
Okay.
The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack.
Igloo.
After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Going for the big play. Makes a grab for a big play. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
Ready.
One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick completion on the out. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. Bounced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
Ready, set.
BYU with the 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He wants to throw it again. He's got his man. He'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows that they're going to be rolling the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
Ready.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and
29
long coming.
Philly. 2-9 Philly.
They'll pull it on the read. That's a 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
And really good job by this defense. 3rd and goal, you know what kind of playmakers in the backfield. And he started to scramble around, but they didn't lose their distance. Nice job getting him to the ground, and now forcing the 4th down.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. He'll start the return inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that as he stopped at the 25.
Got it.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Move.
To the air. It's Reese. He holds one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
On the set.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again.
Jackrabbit.
Back in motion, try to clear the clock. Pocket breaking down. No errors on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing ball pass with that touch.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's got a couple of yards short of the 1st down. You want to talk about a decision that could blow up in your face. Go for it inside your own 40. He'll pull it down. Crosses the 45. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
On the ready.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. Let's go. Ready?
They go back to work in the final period of this one.
Ready.
but this is part of it, right? The quarterback has to make a lot of reads really quickly and then carry the football and take care of that thing. So I think, you know, the fumble was caused there. We don't know why, but this is part of the option risk you run by running.
Rushes on him. And he can't make the connection on his first attempt.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're putting their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy and creating those explosives.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack.
Set up.
Third and long, you turn it loose deep. He's going to throw deep right side. Brings it inside the 15. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, BYU! Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And now this offense will take the field again. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points.
Okay.
Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right?
Green,
They can make
25.
amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important.
Defense covering it up, and the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And there's a couple parts to the lateral, right? It's when the guy's pitching it and you're hitting him and causing a bad pitch, or
Military
it's just a
stun!
pitch. But either
Military
way, trying to
stun!
get hands on the football, trying to disrupt the timing of the pitch, disrupt the timing of the catch. That job on the defense, getting to the game.
Jackrabbit! Jackrabbit!
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this opportunity.
Here we go! Here we go!
Back to pass. Setting up the screen. And that doesn't look great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And guys, they really need to take advantage of this field position on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his big line. And they give him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going for 6. Connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play. And they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end.
Don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience, and with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into this playbook. Just enough there to get it to the 25. They pick up a 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Finds the tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. And the Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump.
Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Just like that. A huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Hauls it in. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
He'll run to the right.
Cheetah.
Stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Bringing the heat. Oh, and he just got rid of the football.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back.
And that one is picked up in the end zone. He's brought down a short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great...
And they're going to score again.
Well, what I love about this team early this year is it looks like they can fight through adversity. They started the year 2-0. This game looked like it was in the balance here in the 4th quarter. But after watching them answer with that last touchdown drive, that shows me they've got the mental toughness to potentially make a run this year.
He'll bring it out. It's Fields. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
2nd down, they'll go to the air.
On the ball.
To the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on first down. Man. Oh, there might have been trouble if they hadn't knocked him down so quickly.
He's running.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They got great chemistry.
Back down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. BYU has this offense clicking. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Motion from the wide receiver. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down.
Down. We got three.
To the air on first down. Finds his tight end. Really good service for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands. It's Fields.
Let's go.
They
Get
bring
set.
him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Cougars, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put
Military
drive
stunt.
together. Quarterback on the keeper. Yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 7-and-long. He'll bring himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but there's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone.
Ready, set. Go.
Offense changing the play.
42
Motion
Spider.
from the back.
4-2 Spider.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. Lost one deep down the right side. Passes into the end zone. He might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. They had the explosive score, and it's all for naught as that penalty will take the touchdown off the board.
Lasso.
They'll send the back in motion. He's looking to pass. Lofts one high and deep. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You know, I'll give it to the defense here. Obviously, it has not been their day, and this offense has gone up and down the field lighting up the scoreboard, but you're still seeing this defense compete. And on 3rd and long, expecting pass, everybody on the same page, get the incompletion. That's something positive that their coach.
He'll take a deep shot here. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can lose guys with your passes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw. It's 1st down.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. In the air on 2nd down. Move the pressure, and there he goes down again. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack.